Chaseyaki Blue Futon. I actually watched this a couple weeks ago. Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones. It was a lot of controversy. So, of course, with controversy, you got to watch to see if the woke left was wrong on this one. I have seen Dave Chappelle live in Las Vegas in 2016, and I will talk about that experience after the intro. So Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones. I'm going to compare this real quick to Las Vegas. So when I did see him in Las Vegas, he sold out in like less than 12 hours. I think we saw him at the MGM or Mandalay Bay or something like that. But my gosh, it was hysterical. It was a great hour and a half. Comedy was an hour, but it was a great time to watch Dave Chappelle in 2016. And he went after everyone, even in 2016. He went after every race, every scenario, everything. And you could tell, like, when the cameraman was filming the Las Vegas show, he would purposely find people that were pissed off at the joke and purposely put them on the big screen. And I thought that was ingenious. He did that to white people, he did that to black people, he did that to everyone in the audience, that if they didn't like a joke, that they were mad at the joke, they were on the Jumbotron. But that ain't about that. This is about Sticks and Stones. So let's think about the title of this special. Sticks and Stones. What does that remind you of? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Oh my God. Is that what Dave Chappelle was going for? I bet you it was, because his first joke is literally, "Oh, I am on Twitter, and I said something 20 years ago, so I guess I am in trouble now." He's like, "Who is that?" And of course, the audience is like, "Oh, Trump." No, it's you guys for being all sensitive and shit. And so he goes everywhere. He goes Michael Jackson with Macaulay Culkin jokes. He goes with Jussie Smollett, the French actor, or Jussie Smollett, the American actor. He goes into guns. He goes into white meth heads in Ohio, because that's where actually Dave Chappelle lives, in Ohio. Kind of crazy, right? He goes into shotguns, buckshot. What's the deer? What's the duck on the cartridges? He goes into everything. He goes into people outside. So, but he goes into everything. He goes after everyone. He goes after Asian people, white people, black people, basically saying, white people, I feel sorry for you, but not really, because like he's like, you see white people are poor, they're like, oh, they don't expect to be poor. So it's just funny because Dave Chappelle was poor. He tells stories like the epilogue at the very back end too, also like him getting questions from the audience. This is kind of funny where I don't know why people feel like they need celebrities' opinion on what they think about politics. Of course, he goes into the whole thing of Barack Obama in 2008, how his scenario was like he was in the room with Newman, Harris, and all these people. But he's like, Trump will get reelected, guys, because of you guys just being a bunch of woke people and just being scared of everything out there. Everything offends you. Everything offends you. The whole comedy show is how everything offends people nowadays. You need to just calm the F down. And oh yeah, they like to know the Dave Chappelle show and how he can't say the F word, not the FU, the FA word, but he's allowed to say the N word. And because the producer's like, oh, because you're not the F word. Oh, but I'm the N word. So he goes into stuff like that where it's like, it's true. It hits you in the core. But he does say the N word a lot. So that's kind of a weird thing in my opinion. But this is what I want in comedy. I need, if Dave Chappelle has comedy and his experience on his side of it, he's allowed to tell me his downfalls of how he's been treated as a black man and how he sees the white people as a whole, basically saying that I don't need a rich white lady like Chelsea Handler to tell me, because because technically she's never been in that experience, so I don't need her to tell me I'm privileged. I mean, Dave Chappelle, he never said that he's privileged at all. He knows he's got millions of dollars. He knows he came from he still says he came from a great family that treated him well, that he came up in a good well-bringing, but his family was still poor. He went to a dance and like $3 and pennies to go to a school dance and stuff like that. So he came from a background of poor, but he never uses that for his faults. And so that's where you kind of give Dave Chappelle the credit and of basically like everyone's guilty of something. Everyone is guilty of something in the world. So that's why Dave Chappelle succeeds and why like someone like Chelsea Handler fails. So Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones will receive a 4.5 out of 5 with futons. He goes at 90%. There's a lot of 90s out there, but why? There are some jokes where you're like, oh shit, like that ain't funny, but he went there and I appreciate it. But there are some jokes where I was dying laughing, and I recommend you watch it. So see the critics news scores gave this one, and I am interested. Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones, 35% with the critics, 17 of them. Audience score, a 99% with 37,045. Do the quick math right there. That's a 64% difference. And here's critic consensus. Edgy, but empty. Sticks and Stones won't break any bones, but it won't elect many laughs either. 100% disagree with that consensus. Everyone in the audience was laughing. Everyone I've talked to laughed. Everyone I've talked to said this was comedy gold. Like, what the fuck? So let's see some critics on this one. It's a temper tantrum, the product of men who wants all money, fame, and influence. Like, come on. It's edgy. That's all Dave Chappelle is. You gotta. Oh yeah, and he like basically says like Louis C.K. What's the problem with masturbation? And you're like, oh, that's the one where I was like, oh damn, he went there. That's the one where I was like, oh shit. But 35%. I know for a fact, any of you watching it, you're not going to give it 35%. You're going to be more on the 99% side of it because it is worth the 90 higher. And this is the whole point Dave Chappelle did this special. It's kind of ingenious. He knew the critics were going to hate this. That's why he put the Sticks and Stones. He knew the woke left was going to, and he's left. He's not a Trump supporter. He's left wing, and he will say it. And he's fine with it. And he's allowed to have his opinion, but he's even saying the left is going down this route. He even said it in the back half of like, the after the credits things of the wokeness, the being scared and being offended by everything is ruining the country. And what he just did with these critics proves his point. So do you agree with the 80, the 90, 99, or 35? Chase like the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, God, it's disgusting. Let me know what you think of Blue Futopia. You Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. My voice is giving out. I have one more left to go, guys. But yeah, Dave Chappelle just totally trolled. This was a trolling. Dave Chappelle trolls, and he trolled. He basically trolled, and he basically has the middle finger up while doing it, saying, I got you guys. You guys took the bait too easy. They took the bait. He was just like, He put the salt. He put the salt. He salted.